Hey, what is up guys? Alex here from technoclass.com, and today we're unboxing a kind of a graphics card, a Zotac product. This is a mining card from Zotac, and this is based off the, just gonna get the plastic wrap off. You will be kind of amazed how kind of lowly they treat us miners, or well, kind of. This is a mining card from Zotac. This is a way for a lot of graphics card manufacturers to sort of create graphics cards or mining cards for miners, and you know, not run out of stock for gamers out there for their gaming cards. So people who buy these cards are obviously number one miners, because you can't use these for other things, and number two, they're actually taking quite a loss, and I'm taking quite a loss for buying one of these, because these are actually nearly the same price as an actual regular GTX 1060, which I have right here, for example. So for example, this guy cost me 14,500 pesos, which is about a $10 shy of $300. Now this, which is put into this box, which is not even the actual box of the product. Like I said, the packaging, you know, the low end of the spectrum when it comes to giving us decent packaging. They gave us some really crappy packaging. So these cards are, I believe, 13,500 pesos, which puts it in the ballpark of $270. Yes, $270. And that's only $20 shy of an actual real-life GTX 1060 graphics card, which is also overclocked. And why, do you ask, would you buy one of these when they are gimped from the factory and you know, doesn't have all of the, doesn't even have a box. This is a box for a power supply. A kind of a crappy power supply from where it looks like. Well, you know, miners are getting a bad rep, and also their graphics cards, well, they're getting a bad rep too. So this is what's inside here are two Zotac P106-100s, or basically Zotac 1060s, with the graphics part cut off. The GPU does not have video outputs, and so they cannot be used for playing games. You know, they can be used for computational tasks, which is basically mining. And also these do not count because I bought these separately. These are PCIe ×1 to ×16 risers. These are the ones that lift your GPU off your board so you can fit more into them. I paid $18 for one of these. That's a little bit expensive from what I know, but these are 6-pin powered, which is, you know, kind of rare. And I think, you know, I got the GPUs from JDM Techno Computer here in the Philippines, and I do trust them, so I bought their risers. Now anyway, back to the cards. Like I said, we get the short end of the stick here. We have no packaging. We are paying just about the same price as the regular 1060. Honestly, if you're a miner, I would probably just buy a regular 1060, even the EXOC versions. However, in the long run, now, you know, I know I'm delaying the unboxing for a while now. In the long run, this could effectively lower the price of the mining cards, so miners can buy the mining cards, while the graphics cards could lower in price as well. So, you know, currently the graphics cards are very high in price, and they might go even higher soon. So the theory here is that by launching graphics cards or mining cards and around the same price, once the gaming cards go higher in price, people might go for the mining cards instead. But today, as of this moment, July 5th, by the way, for people in the United States, happy anniversary. For people who are buying these cards for mining, they might consider these cards later on when the gaming cards are ballooned in price even more. So that's the theory behind launching these cards. And also, of course, they're trying to get rid of the second-hand market by making it such a GIMP card out of the box with no graphics output. Let's look at some of the specs before we take it out of this box, because I don't have anything else to show you right now. Alright, so like I said, as I've shown you right here, this is the Zotac P106-100 6GB GDDR5, basically a GTX 1060 Zotac. You can see the base clock and the boost clock right there. We have 8 GHz memory clock. Like I said, PCIe 3.0, 120 watts power consumption with a 6-pin power right there on the bottom. Pretty much a Zotac 1060, but you can see right there and also right there, no video output, display outputs not applicable. And I bought it for about $270, which is, like I said, just about $20 short of buying a real 1060 with an overclock out of the box. Alright, so finally let's get this guy out of the box. We have two cards right here. We have two slot cards. They come in this packaging right here, the sort of non-static bubble wrap. I don't know if it's actually non-static, but this is what they come in. And it actually comes in a bigger box with sort of basically a bunch of cardboard slots for all of these cards. They do not sell them in individual crates like these. They do not sell them in sort of customer-friendly or consumer-friendly retail packaging. They're literally just cards on bubble wrap. So it's kind of like the antithesis of an unboxing experience. It's just literally one of your crappiest unboxing experiences. You just take them out of this plastic and there you go. This is the Zotac P106-100. Now, for all intents and purposes, it actually looks kind of like a decent looking card here. One fan solution with a 6-pin power on top, a 2-slot card, decent looking shroud. I can't see any heat pipes. Maybe it doesn't have it, maybe it does, I can't really tell. But look at this, no video output, no video output. You can see maybe, I believe some of the cards that they sell here actually have at least one video output, but on the Zotac ones and most of the GeForce ones do not get any. So literally you are gimped from the start. You cannot play games. I'm gonna try and make sure that you understand this is not for gaming. We cannot do any gaming benchmarks on these. These are strictly for mining or strictly for computational tasks. I do like the shroud though. I think this is metal. I can't tell, or at least part of it is metal. That feels plastic. No backplate, as you can see. It is relatively a short card, which I guess is a kind of a cool thing. It is not a blower style, but it is certainly very similar to one. It's kind of like a big aluminum heatsink right there that ends very shortly inside. It doesn't actually blow it to the back, but it doesn't blow it to the side as much. Yeah, it is a 120 watt TDP design, just like all the other 1060s out there that actually, you know, do graphics for games and stuff. But yeah, I bought, obviously, like I said before, I bought two of them. I'm taking a little bit of a risk here, a little bit of a blow here, because obviously I cannot sell these as gaming cards. I can only use these for mining or for other computational tasks. But hey, I'm doing a favor to all you gamers out there. If you are looking for 1060s, I didn't take two of your 1060s. If you're looking for gaming 1060s, I literally spend money not to take your 1060s. Instead of, you know, buying just a regular 1060 and screwing the entire market, I took two of the gimped ones. They look pretty nice though, I have to admit. I mean, if they had RGB lighting or something, they would be much more awesome. But so far, that's about it. There's a little bit of a plastic on the Zotac logo, none on the fan. And that's about it. That's the unboxing of the Zotac P106-100. Alright, so without further ado, let's plug this into one of our systems right here and do a comparison between one of our 1060s, which is the Galaxy 1060 right here, EXOC white, versus one of the Zotac P106, and see what's the hash rate between these two guys. Like I said, if you're not into mining, you won't be able to understand these benchmarks. And if you are, you probably should still buy a regular 1060, but we'll see what the benchmarks show. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so that about wraps it up for our Zotac. Let's get that fan in the right side up. There we go. Zotac P106-100, about a GTX 1070 mining card. This is obviously my second unit. I have the one unit running on the PC right now. You can hear the fans. It's running alongside my Galaxy EXOC White 1060, and we did some benchmarks. I'm going to show you the benchmarks on the on your screen right now for mining, obviously, because we're not going to use it for gaming, like I said before. As you can see right there on my notes, most stats are higher on the Galaxy, which is not the Zotac, obviously, because it is a little bit overclocked. Most stats are higher, or most benchmarks are higher mining on the Galaxy, except for Dagger Hashimoto, Equihash, and X11 Ghost. And you can see that's F Miner, Excavator, and CC Miner. Most of the benchmarks are within stone's throw of each other, except for Lyra 2 REV2 CC Miner. That goes from like 13.8 to 22.9. So a big, huge number there for the Galaxy. However, I don't think that's a big deal unless you're only mining in Lyra 2 REV2. They're both making on average just short of 0.8 milli Bitcoin a day. I think that's milli or micro Bitcoin, milli Bitcoin. My findings are for when they're mining, the Zotac has lower temps on stock, but the fans are higher RPMs. If you look over there, we have, I believe, oh, it's running at 63 right now for some reason. But generally, the Zotac is cooler, but the fans are higher RPMs. Could be because the Galaxy is obviously a gaming card and still wants to be somewhat silent in operation, as you would expect. So there you go. That is the unboxing and mining benchmarks of the Zotac P106-100 mining graphics card, or mining card. They're no longer graphics cards. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope that helps you out. Hope that clarifies if you want one of these cards or not. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. See you again. Bye bye.